Hey guys, it's Dylan and Ari here, and we're back here in Date Warp.
Which is, inspired by Rocky Horror Picture Show, but isn't Rocky Horror Picture Show, but kind of is.
Ari is talking absolute nonsense to me, so guys, please help me.
You do this every time, Dylan, and I try to resist, and a couple times, if you notice, I have not given one of my weird comments, but I felt the need again, because, it's how I am.
Also, just noticing the picture in the background, what the fuck is this?
Um,
It's
uh,
a dude or a woman? Well,
Man,
yeah, I'm not sure if it's a girl or a guy because there's really long hair. It looks like there's a goatee here.
yeah, but the sassy weird pose and the way the shading is on the chest.
Yeah. And then, what is this?
I have no idea.
Looks like
Tell.
tentacles and then like a shower head.
That's what it looks like.
These two look like tentacles, and this looks like a shower head.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in that picture back there.
Yeah.
It's probably supposed to be some sort of
It's a movie reference.
probably.
Anyway, so it looks like there's been some sort of argument while we were gone, apparently. In between episodes, guys.
Between episodes and in between pages.
Shh.
Come on, let's get to that phone.
Nathaniel leads us out of the dining room to the hall we were in last night. Don't take Alvin too seriously. He's having a hard time right now.
Why is that?
Someone close to him is very ill. He turns away and picks up the phone. The line is still down.
That's all right. Now that the rain has stopped, we can go outside and pick up the signal.
Yes, we should get going. We return to the grand entrance. Sensing our departure, everyone comes to see us off.
Goodbye and good luck.
Thanks for your hospitality. We really appreciate it. I go to open the door, and trippy 80s moment.
Yay!
What on earth is that?
Doesn't it cue the theme song now? Yeah! Cheesy anime theme song. Woo!
I don't have the music, so there's no... Yes, Ari, provide the background music.
I'm not gonna continue.
Date warp, Alvin. Date warp.
Let's do the date warp again. Nathaniel. Yeah, just.
Lens.
This is way better than any theme song.
Raphael, the guy who walks around with not nunchucks.
He has that cute little stupid anime smile with the closed eye.
And Janet.
Da-na-na-na-na.
I'm picking up something.
We're all friends. Someone is upset. Someone is smoking. They're gonna have lung cancer, and they're kissing me. What? Oh no!
Oh my god, a gun! Oh my god!
Q no. Did you see that?
Kind
Life
of.
Beyond is a theme song. Now I kind of want to hear it.
Oh my god.
And we turned off the music. Yep. By Spiky Caterpillar and Handle Games.
It's weird that it's like, oh my god, what is that? Theme song!
Yeah!
Oh man. The hair in the open doorway shimmers and crackles with strange light. That looks like some sort of plasma window. Don't touch it.
I want to touch it.
Bradley grabs my arm and pulls me back away from the door.
How?
Could this have something to do with? I don't know. Raphael, go downstairs and check that everything's alright.
Right.
He rushes away. What's going on? This had better not...
What do you think you're...
Be quiet!
Literally, everyone cannot finish a sentence.
Nope. The babble falls silent. We can't accomplish anything if everyone is talking at once. Linz, what are we looking at? I'm not certain. Fascinating, isn't it?
Now he's suddenly Spock.
It's clearly permeable to at least some forms of radiation, but with intermittent diffraction. It's all a matter on contact might be either repulsed or incinerated. I'd prefer more data before making empirical tests.
What?
Rube. He said it might burn you if you touch it.
I understood that much. I just don't understand what the thing is or how it got there.
Convenient, isn't it? Giving you an excuse not to leave. I don't want an excuse not to leave! Raphael rushes back into the room, breathing hard.
Everything is still working, but there's access power being generated. It's bleeding into the security systems. Look, a house this big has to have more than a one door. Windows even. So why don't we just find another way out and get out of your hair?
I'm afraid that's not possible. As part of the home security system, there are wires laying around every door and window frame. If they're all supercharged, every egress could be perilous. Does that mean we're trapped in here? So what do we do with them? Hey! Can you fix it? I don't know yet. Probably. Raphael and I will debug the system. It should only take a few hours. Can we help? No. This is no job for amateurs. Alright, good luck. Lindsay and Raphael leave, going downstairs, I suppose. I wonder what's down there. Maybe this mansion has its own electricity generator. Maybe they make their own power so they don't have to pay the electric company. But it was struck by lightning during the storm and overloaded? Maybe Linz was installing a new power system and that's why he's here in the first place. But it doesn't work right yet. I wish they'd let me go and see. I hate not knowing things. It doesn't seem like anyone here has made these force fields on purpose, but it's all very strange. Sorry about this. Linz is very good at what he does. Isn't that right, Albin? I'm sure everything will be fixed soon. In the meantime, you can relax here for a while. I do have a large library that might interest you.
Before I do his line, I just realized, Dylan, we did not break this up evenly at all. There's exactly 6 characters, and so we could have done 3 and 3, but it just wound up being I have 2 and you have 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is that?
I don't know. Wait, whoa, back.
Dylan, no! I like that.
Bradley likes books? This is news to me. Feel free to look around, but please, stay out of the basement so you don't disturb Linz and Raphael in their work. The library's through there. If you have need of me, I will most likely be in the sitting room.
See, I don't understand why she's so confused. People who play sports can like to read too.
Yeah. Alvin grunts and heads for the stairs up. As Bradley turns in the direction of the library, Nathaniel starts to walk away and then turns to see what I will do. Who should we follow?
Last time we followed Albin?
Yeah.
But, like, that led to the smoking scene, which I guess is okay, but at the same time, it made us more bad.
Who do you want to follow?
Should we follow Nathaniel this time? Because I kind of want to.
Okay. Nathaniel. I smile at Nathaniel and take a few quick steps to catch up. I'd love to see more of your home if you don't mind. Well, I'm not much of a tour guide. The sitting room is this way. It is a pleasant place to relax. He leads the way into a bright, elegant room decorated with flowers. A group of photographs in silver frames cluster on a side table. I see images of Nathaniel, none too recent, and an older couple that must be his parents. But the largest picture of the group features a dog with a long red coat. Ah, you found Jake. What a pretty dog. Hey, good points.
Yeah, see?
Isn't he? He's an Irish setter, right? Raphael was telling me about him earlier. He said you sent the dog on vacation. I had Robert take him to the countryside for a week. Robert? My major domo?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is a major domo?
I don't know. I've heard the phrase before, but I don't know what it actually is.
Yeah, I don't.
I've heard the phrase before, though. It's not unfamiliar to me. I just...
Do you have a lot of servants? Okay, so I guess it's a servant.
Yeah, which I always got by context clues whenever I've seen the word before, but I don't know specifically what kind of servant. I don't know if it's more butler or if it's more like a...
I don't know. Anyway.
Like, manservant.
Maybe it's a personal servant.
Yeah, which is what I meant by manservant, because I was thinking like Merlin and Arthur.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of servants? Just the one. I don't need much usually. What about your parents? They don't live here anymore.
They did.
This house can seem too quiet when Jake's not around, but with so many guests, that's not an issue. Do you have any pets? We have a golden cocker named Raja.
Yep, definitely.
Fucking Indian.
Yep.
He was the most beautiful puppy. I used to spend ages grooming him. He's getting pretty old now. He spends most of his time curled up on the couch. He's still in pretty good health except for some trouble with his ears. The vet puts a head cone on him to try and protect them, but he keeps bumping into the couch leg with the cone. He sounds nice. Walking past me, he seats himself on the couch, back straight, legs together, the picture of elegance. Jake is quite rambunctious. I'm sure he's enjoying the chance to explore new surroundings and break a thing or two. Sometimes I envy him that energy. Speaking of energy, this problem you're having with the security system, does that happen a lot? No. Aren't you worried? If strange lights and force fields suddenly popped up at my house, my mother would be in a frenzy. I have confidence that Linz will deal with it. I'm sorry about the trouble this is causing you. I'm sure you want to get back to your own home. But please, don't worry. Everything will be fine. Oh, that's not fair. There's so much I want to ask, but it wouldn't be polite to push. Not after he's been so nice to me. Would you care for a game of cards? Alright. Wonderful. Do you play écarté? I've never heard of that. What about gin rummy? I know many kinds of rummy, but not gin. Well, there must be something we both know the rules for. When I was a young boy, I played rogues rummy. The rules are simple. If you don't know them, I can teach you quickly. Alright. I sit on the couch opposite from Nathaniel, as he deftly shuffles a pack of cards and deals to each of us, then sets the remaining deck face down on the table. The object of the game is to get rid of all the cards in your hand. On your turn, you may play any group of 3 or more. That's 3 of the same rank, or 3 ranks in sequence. If you don't have anything to play, you must draw a card, which he proceeds to do. Alright then, I play the 4 of hearts, the 5 of spades, and the 6 of clubs. Like that? Exactly. From his own hand, he plays a jack, a queen, and a king, then adds a 7 to my earlier run of 3. You can add cards to any group that's already in play. You can
We're
even
learning a
take...
new card game right now, Dylan.
Yeah, apparently. I hope everyone is taking notes.
Yeah, everyone, we expect you to play, what was it, Rogues Rummy?
Yeah.
We expect you to play Rogues Rummy for your homework tonight.
Yes, everyone, we want a full report in the morning, and...
Tell us who you taught, and who won, and...
and then depending on whether you win or lose, we'll give you a grade.
Yep.
You can even take cards from a group to form a new group, as long as all the cards that were in play when you started remain in play and are still in valid groups. That's where the roguery comes in. And a few cards later, I steal a 7 to add to 2 of my own. I think I like this game. We're just getting started. We pass the afternoon playing cards. All fucking 6 hours.
Yeah, man. Just game after game of Rogue Rummy.
Jeez.
Y'all better do the same.
Yes, you have to play for 6 hours, guys, and then report
Yep.
to us.
Yep. And if you don't, you fail.
Yep.
If you do less than 6 hours, you fail.
If everyone who watches this video does not post something about it, I will be mad at you.
I will come after you with a whole, like, what is it? What is the word? Mob. A whole mob.
Yeah.
Yeah, pitchforks and torches.
Jeez. Late in the afternoon, we gather at the grand entrance. Everyone appears to be in good spirits, awaiting the resolution of our situation. Lynn steps forward and licks his lips in preparation to speak.
Lick your lips, Dylan.
I did.
Yes!
We have been monitoring the problem for several hours now, and the output remains steady.
So there's no sign of force fields growing. This shouldn't get any worse.
As there was no visible heat damage in the surrounding frames, we experimented with introducing various objects.
They threw stuff at it.
Physical contact so far has not produced any adverse reactions. The fields appear to act like a membrane, bowing outwards when a solid object is applied with force. However, small amounts of water... But can you get rid of them? Efforts to shut the overflow without disrupting the system integrity have lacked success. Can't you just turn the whole thing off? Pull the plug? No.
Probably will kill the life support that his, like, ill person is in.
Yep, probably.
That's my... Yep. We...
Turning off the power is not an option. Looking over at Bradley beside me, I notice he seems a little pale, clammy even. He has his arms folded around himself, hands tucked inside his jacket. Is he sick?
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect us to do? We have to get home. Bradley's not feeling well. Now this is the interesting part. I believe we would be able to bypass the barrier with Faraday shields. However, we don't have enough metal on hand to build a human-sized enclosure. An active electromagnetic field generator may be able to produce the same effect. I'll need to tune them to your own bioelectric aura. If you approach the field so that I can measure the discharge.
No.
Tiny beads of sweat are breaking out on his forehead. We have to do something.
Praz about to do something. This is how you do it, isn't it?
Ari, stop spoiling.
I'm not saying anything. They saw the picture in the opening.
It's true. Do what?
This is how you... It didn't load. It just says how you killed them. Okay, yeah. This is how you kill them. How you killed the... What are you talking about?
I think he may have a fever.
I will not walk into your death trap.
Suddenly, he pulls a handgun from inside his jacket.
It's the worst, perspective drawing ever, and, the, shittiest drawn gun.
It's really fucking bad, just saying.
You thought I was just another one of your victims, but I know what you are.
Eek!
I've waited years for this. Now you tell me, where is she?
What? How did... Who?
Don't pretend you don't know, all of you!
He sweeps the gun around, pointing at each of the men in turn. Bradley, put the gun down. And then he swings it to aim at me.
Shut up, Janet!
How dare he speak to me like that?
This definitely did not happen in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No.
It's the basement, isn't it? Where you didn't want anyone to go? Well, we're all going to see it now. All of you, move!
Frightened and confused, we are herded through the mansion. A nondescript door opens to reveal a dimly lit staircase leading down to the unknown basement.
And I have to say again, this looks like a hallway in an office building.
Hospital.
Or a hospital. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. We're all closer together. Alvin looks ready to spit nails. Nathaniel's eyes meet mine only with sad resignation. Linz and Raphael are in the lead, and Bradley is behind us all with the gun. The staircase descends shallowly, then turns to another descent, down and around and down. I cannot see where it ends. Suddenly there's a flash of light. With a strangled squawk, Bradley stumbles backwards, his weapon arm swinging up wildly. Quick as the flash, Alvin's fist intersects with Bradley's jaw.
I think I've heard that sound effect.
Yeah. Nathaniel grabs my arm and pulls me aside as Linz charges back to join the fray. Still just waiting.
Yep.
Come on, give me an excuse. You'd look better with two black eyes.
Bastard.
Raphael, bring me my handcuffs.
I love that he has handcuffs.
You mentioned this last time, too.
Yes, sir. I'm not going anywhere.
No, you're not. You're not gonna hurt him, are you? That's up to him. Should we chain her up, too? Me? Why me? I didn't do anything. You came here with him. You had to know what he was planning. I still don't know what he was planning. I have no idea what's going on. Janet hasn't caused any harm. She deserves the benefit of the doubt. Raphael returns with a pair of handcuffs, and Linz fastens Bradley's hands behind him, the cuff chain looped to the back of the chair. Apparently this isn't his first time putting someone in restraints. And of course, Ari laughs.
Sorry, just...
I know, you laugh at all those jokes.
I do, I'm sorry. Why don't you just go ahead and kill me?
You're the one who was waving around a gun. No one is killing anyone. Let's start at the beginning. Why were you carrying a gun?
To defend myself from you.
Me? Or Linz? Or who?
All of you. Whichever of you is responsible for the murders.
What murders?
5 years ago, a college girl disappeared from this area. 5 years before that, another girl disappeared. And before that, and before that.
I never heard anything... I never heard about any missing persons near here.
Even if that's true, why would you think we had anything to do with it? Just because people went missing in this general area... Not this general area. This house.
How would you know that?
Because the last one was my sister.
He has a sister?
I was the last person to hear from her alive. She called me when her car broke down. She described where she was and the house she could see up ahead, and that she was planning to ask them for help. And then she was gone.
This is ridiculous. 25 years ago, most of you weren't even born. Bradley laughs. It's not a pleasant sound.
I kind of want to do it. It's like, it gets better. This house doesn't exist.
Also, that's my laugh, Ari. Don't steal it.
That's not what I did.
No, no, no.
Well, sorry. We're similar people, Dylan.
I am not Bradley. Fuck that.
Well, me and you are similar people, so I'm gonna. You know what? Never mind. Just moving on.
Oh man.
House doesn't exist.
What?
I made a Night Vale reference, but I won't this time because no one's gonna get it.
Over my head.
I spent months looking for this house. The police said I must have had the details wrong. They gave up, but I looked harder. That was when I found out about the 5-year pattern. So I knew I needed a girl, and I knew I had to wait until now. All this year, I've been looking for you, and this house was not here. But now I've finally found you.
That's complete nonsense. By the way, we're entering territory that we don't know.
No, I know.
Yeah. It might be true. Everyone turns to stare at me. All year, Bradley's been asking out different girls. It's always just one date, and he always drives. He never makes a move, like he's barely interested in the girls at all. We thought he was just looking for the right girl, but he could have been looking for this house. That means... Burning with furious realization, I slip off my loafer and hurl it at his head. Also, she's wearing loafers for some reason.
Classic anime. Well, I know. Well, because they usually wear, like, loafers or dress shoes for anime schools and stuff.
Yeah. You manipulative, scheming, lying jackass! You used me as bait!
I don't understand.
Don't listen to them. They're just trying to confuse you.
If it's all lies, then where are you hiding in the basement? The bodies?
Please stop this. He shakes his head sadly. We need some time to talk. We can't trust you on your own after you've attacked us, but we can't leave you chained to a chair forever, either. Lock them in their room. Both of them.
Will she be safe with him?
Ha! Will he be safe with me?
That too.
Separate rooms, then. They lead me back to the room I slept in last night, taking Bradley somewhere else. We'll be back, I promise. And then they lock me in, and I am left here. Alone. Pressing my ear to the door, I can faintly hear voices far away, but I can't make out anything that they're saying. This plain and simple room, so convenient before, suddenly feels like a prison. There's absolutely nothing for me to do except pace and worry. All that time last night, sitting in the restaurant, driving in his car, Bradley had a gun? I was right next to something that could easily have killed me, and I didn't even know it. 1 second, sorry.
Guns don't kill people. It's
People kill
killed
people.
by a gun. We're all invincible to bullets, and it's a miracle.
Yeah. He's gone crazy. No, he must have been crazy for a long time. All those girls, he could have driven each of them to a different location looking for the phantom house in his head. There was no way this house wasn't here. But at the same time, he's right. The people in this house are clearly up to something, Lynn's especially. Why are they all here? What are they going to do with us? Oh, great. So 7 hours have now passed.
Wow.
Just when I begin to feel that they have forgotten me entirely, I hear a key rattling in the lock. Hello again. I'm sorry about all of this. I know it's not your fault. You were just as surprised by Bradley's actions as we were. What's going on? What are you going to do with him? That is a problem.
Can't really call the cops, can they?
I would like to turn him over to the police, but as you know, the phones aren't working. And even if we could call the force fields... So you're just going to keep us here? Lynn's is still working on solutions. I need to go home now. I have a paper to write. I have chem exercises to finish. Finding a way to get you through the field is our top priority. If that were really true, they would have just turned off the power and let me go. For some reason, they don't think that's an option. You are still my guest. You're free to go about the house. Just please Be careful. I'm always careful. He looks at me for a long moment, then turns and walks away. So, I'm not a prisoner, except that I am, just with a bigger prison. But they're trapped in the house as well. I walk out of the bedroom and into the hallway. There's no sign of anyone. There must be some kind of way out of here. Who's...
Probably
That's...
Brad?
Yeah, that's Brad. It's his...
Red, yeah. Plus, who else knows her name besides other people? I don't know. I'm gonna go with Janet.
Everyone knows his name.
True.
Huh? What the fuck sound effect was that?
I don't know, but there's a thumping noise and one of the door shivers.
Yeah, one of the doors shivers.
Well, okay, alright, sure.
Seriously, the sound effect in my ear was just boom, boom. Like, it was like a weird futuristic sort of sound effect.
Not supposed to be like a normal thump, like a...
No, it was like something like, I don't know.
I get what they mean by the door shivering, though. Yeah, it's definitely Brad.
Yeah.
Like, I understand what they mean by the door shivering. Like, doors kind of shake or rattle a little bit when you hit them, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm in here! I'm locked in!
Well, good.
Please, you have to listen to me. You're my only hope.
Should Janet hear him out? I mean, we can talk to him, but...
As long as you don't let him out.
Yeah.
Which I don't think hearing him out, like, talking to him is going to do that, so...
Exactly. Oh, there we go. Talk to
Yeah,
Bradley.
like, I was like, why are you doing that? And then...
Yeah. How can I trust anything you say now? If I told...
If I told... Sorry, I just realized you started reading. I was like, oh, wait, no. If I told you the truth, would you have come out here with me? If I told you about people vanishing in a house that disappears and reappears, you'd think I was nuts.
I still think you're crazy.
I knew that was going to be her response. After what you've seen, this house isn't normal, Janet. Mysterious force fields don't just spring up out of nowhere in a normal house. They're making this happen somehow. They have the power.
We have the power. Okay. He's got a point there. You had a gun.
I was chasing after people that might have been serial killers, but now I don't know what they are.
He may be a little bit crazy, but so is this whole situation.
I just laughed and watched our little picture show.
I can't let you out anyway. I don't have the key.
That's not what I want. I need information, and they won't give it to me. I need you to find out more about these people and what they're doing here, especially Lynn's. I think he's the mastermind.
How am I supposed to do that?
Well, you know, you're a girl. You can make guys do anything.
I am not a girl that guys fall all over themselves for.
He pulled that, though. Aw, come on. Should be easy. No guy wants to make a girl feel bad.
Guys insult girls all the time!
So true.
Maybe a guy will do anything for a girl he likes and thinks he has a chance with, but if you're not the right kind of pretty or giggly, you may as well not exist. I'm not very good with boys. And you're not very good with girls either. I bet you've never even been on a real date.
But
I know you've gone out with half the freshman class, but those weren't real dates. Last night, over dinner, you weren't interested in getting to know me better. You weren't listening to a thing I said. You were just thinking about your quest or whatever. That's not a date.
I am interested in you. I'm glad you're here with me now and not one of those other girls, because you're smarter than me and I know I can count on you.
By the way, we lost good for this.
Yeah, I probably should have escaped it.
Jeez.
Have escaped. I need you to help. I need your help to solve this mystery. I can't do it without you.
I'll do what I can. Whatever the truth is, it's clear that there's something very strange going on here. I can't just sit back and wait for it to resolve itself. I have to find out more. I walked downstairs and head in the direction of the basement staircase. I don't intend to go down there on my own just yet. I don't want to trip any more booby traps. Linz, are you here? Yes. I whirl around. Irk! No, I will not let him get the upper hand here. You enjoy that, don't you? Coming from behind. Wow! You know what? I think this is a perfect time to just stop and just save.
Because it's not just what he's saying, but it's the voice and then the. Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Thing, because I can't anymore.
Oh boy. Well, guys, this is where we're gonna cut off at. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been fun. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace.